Welcome. In this video, we're going to go over setup and do a solo playthrough of Space Marine Adventures Doomsday Countdown. So in this board game, there are two ways to play. There is a 3-stage campaign, or you can just do a one-shot. Setup for these is very similar. It's just depending on what special tiles get shuffled up into the start. So if you're playing the one-shot, all three of these will get shuffled in. Basically, you'll cut this stack in half. Shuffle the elevator in one stack, control panel in the other, and then put this on the bottom and put those on top, and then build our board. But for this stage one scenario, these two will not be needed, so we'll just put those back in the box. We're going to take the 4 tiles with this back. This is going to be our centerpiece, so we'll set that up like so, flipping these over and connecting our corridors to form this. And with the elevator tile out, we take the rest of the other tiles, and we're going to do my best impersonation of shuffling. So we'll mix these up, then divide them into 2 kind of equal stacks. Then we're going to take the elevator, shuffle that into one of those stacks. Place that stack on top of that one, and then we're ready to build our dungeons. So with that shuffled, then we're just going to look at our open gateways around here. We're going to start in this corner, just putting tiles and building outwards from that. So right off the top is our elevator. Then we have a straight path there. Then a 3-way corridor. And basically we're going to new or our old tiles first, then we'll come back around for another round. So these are some trap tiles. So when we move into that spot, there's a chance we're going to get shot and take some damage. And we'll have that sitting back into here. And we've got a 3-way tile, so that fits in nicely. And unfortunately, we have no way to connect those out, so that's getting blocked off. We'll have this go in that direction. And then that is a tunnel tile where some cultists will start out at. And we're back in here. And we've got a turn, and there's no way to connect it, so that's going to get blocked off quickly. Then we're going back around for another chance. We'll turn it that way, and we're going to connect this out. Then we're back over here. Well, we got a lot of places blocked off. Exploring out that direction. So this is a pitfall tile. Whenever we move out of this spot, basically it takes 2 movement points to get out instead of just 1. And we're coming back around this way. That's expanding out. That. Those moving on out. Got another turn. Coming back into itself. Move that out. Another turn. Some more laser traps. And lastly, a straight shot. And I feel lucky everything fit in camera. So that is our board set up. So see, every time we play, our maps are going to be way different depending on how these things come out. And in the tunnels, we can place any of the cultist models. I'm going to go with the easiest to kill first, since they're going to be the closest. Then entranceways. Basically, we pick one and then go clockwise, bringing everyone else out. And we'll just start there. Coming clockwise around. So with these guys, we can have a max of 3 of those on one tile. But that is the start setup for them. And basically what we've got here, we have a champion that I put right there. So when it rolls dice, it's going to hit on a 5-up. It's got an ability, Unholy Fortitude. The champion would be slain. Place a wound counter next to them instead. If there's already a wound counter next to the champion is slain. So basically he's got 2 health. Then we have a specialist with frag grenades. When he makes an attack action, target all Space Marines on the same tile, making a separate attack roll for each, hitting on 5-ups. Then we have the heavy gunner. Basically, he just hits on 4-ups. Then we had the 4 initiates, which all hit on 5-ups. Then we have their stack of action cards, which is going to tell them what to do. Take that stack and shuffle. And then for our Space Marines, we all start in the middle tile. And this is the only time all 3 of us can be on the same tile, excluding the elevator. We can all 3 fit on that. Under normal gameplay, we can have 2 in one area. And then for their cards, we have Brother Sergeant Artellus. So hits on 3-ups. All these guys have a health of 3. You know, they all hit on 3-ups also. He has a heroic bearing. So on our turn, we all get 3 actions, plus whatever our special is. Once during each of his activations, after he makes a move or attack action, pick a Space Marine, including himself. That Space Marine makes a free move or attack action. And that doesn't say he needs line of sight for any of those. And Brother Cicerin, it's got a scanner. When a Space Marine, including himself, makes an attack roll, if he has line of sight to the target, and the result is a 1 or 2, you may roll the dice for that attack roll a second time. And then Brother Galen, Hammer of Wrath, once during each of his activations when making a move action, he can move into a tile that contains a single Chaos Cultist. If he does, that Chaos Cultist is slain. We have activation tokens for each of those. So once they take their turn, we'll put that on that. And then he can't go until all the others have activated. Then we can clear those out. These are deactivation codes. So in other games, that'll be placed here. We need to pick that up and transfer it to the Doomsday device. But basically in this one, we just need to cover up these spaces here, and then all of us get back to the elevator. These are the sealed tokens that we can place on those as an action. And of course, damage markers. So we will start with War Gear cards. In the normal game, you'll get 6 of them. But in the campaign, you start with 9. And these are going to last for all 3 scenarios, if we live that long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put the others back in the box. So we are starting with And They Shall Know No Fear. So basically, I'll just go over what each of these does when I try to play them. We have Enhanced Fortitude, the Emperor's Wrath, Avenge the Fallen, Courage and Honor, We March for Macrage, Martial Precision, Blind Grenades, and Gene Wrought Healing. And you can see on all these, they are pretty much discard after use. So that is our setup. So getting into our how to play, basically each round is going to have 4 steps. We have step 1, Space Marines activate. So they're going to be able to do their things like move, shoot, seal the tunnels, and some other actions. Then we'll go into step 2, which is where the cultist activates. So flip that card over and then it'll let us know what happens. Step 3 is Chaos Cultist Reinforce. So basically anything we kill is going to first pop back on the tunnels and then the outer spaces. And lastly, the Doomsday countdown. We're going to advance our countdown marker. So we've got 20 turns to get everything done here. So our objective for stage 1, after Space Marine has activated, the players complete stage 1 if the following 2 criteria have been met. Each surviving Space Marine is on the elevator tile, so we need to get to that spot. And each tunnel has a sealed tunnel token on it. So we need to get these 3 areas sealed, and kind of got lucky that they all showed up in a nice spot. So we just need to get over here, get things killed off of them, get them sealed, and then make it back to there. And we have 20 turns to do it. And just to clarify on our actions, basically we're doing 1 Space Marine, and then all the cultists are going to activate depending on that. Then we do another Space Marine and so forth. All right, starting this battle off, we're going to start with Brother Galen. And we're just going to have him do a move action, then another move action with his special ability to go in here and slay that guy. And then he's going to take a shoot action, needing a 3 or higher. And hit. So after his 3 actions, the cultists are going to activate. So go ahead and give this a shuffle and try to keep them all in the stack. All right, we have hidden mining charges. Roll a 6-sided dice once for each surviving Space Marine. Roll a 1 or 2, that Space Marine is wounded. Nasty. So I'll just start up here and work my way down. He's good. He's good. And he's good. Then the Chaos Cultists are going to reinforce. So first they come back on those. Can't come back on this one. They can't occupy the same spaces as us. Then all the others come around the edge of the board, and there's nothing saying has to be closest or farthest away, so I can pick. And I think I'm just going to pick up here. Then we go from 20 down to 19. I do wish this was a spin down instead of a randomizer, but we get what we get. So round 2, he's taking his turn. So we're going to choose Artellus to go. So action 1. Once during his turns, he can choose a Marine to do something else. He'll pick himself to move again. So he's only taken 1 real action. He has 2 more left. He's going to take a shot on this guy, needing a 3 or better. And we got a 1. So unfortunately, our 3rd action is just going to be to shoot that guy and roll another 1 and miss. So that's a 19. So then the cultists, Howling Advance. Each Chaos Cultist makes 1 move action and then 1 attack action if they can. So we'll start with these guys. So basically they move or shoot straight. So if they can't see anyone, they just don't shoot. And if they were to make a move action and can't because someone else is there, they shoot. So basically this guy and this guy is going to get 2 shots fired off. So we'll just go ahead and roll 2 dice. He needs 5 ups to hit. Missed both times. Same thing for this guy. He's got 1 hit. So that was their move and attack. Move and attack. This guy's going to move and shoot. It's a straight shot. And he hits on 5 ups. And this guy, unfortunately, is a heavy, hits on 4 ups. So he is not feeling well. Then if we had any reinforcements, we'd put them on the board, and this goes down to 18. So his first action. Then we're going to play a card, Gene Wrought Healing. Play this card after a Space Marine makes a move action or an attack action. Remove 1 wound counter from 1 Space Marine, then discard this card. We're going to heal him 1. Our second action, we're going to move in here. Then we are going to shoot. Other characters do not block line of sight, so we're going to shoot past that guy. If there are two chaos in the same spot, we have to go after the initiates first. So we can't take out the gunner yet. So we are shooting at that guy, needing a 3 or higher. Getting a 1. But our ability is when we roll a 1 or 2, if we can see the target, we can re-roll that once. And since it's us shooting, if we got a 2, we can only do that once though. And since that went so bad, we're going to play another card, Courage and Honor. Play this card after Space Marine has made a move action or an attack action. We did. Each surviving Space Marine can make 1 free attack action, then discard this card. So once again, we're going to shoot up here at this one. Getting a 3, which takes him out. Then have him shoot at that guy. Getting a 1, which triggers his ability. We can have him take another shot. Getting a 2, so can't help with that. Then he'll take a shot up there. Getting a 4, taking him out. So that was his action. Then we go over here, Berserk Rush. Each Chaos Cultist makes 1 attack action. If a Chaos Cultist cannot make an attack action, it makes 1 move action. So moving, shooting, and shooting. We have him target Cicerin. He needs a 5 up and hits. This guy needs a 4 up. And we'll say Artellus hits him. Then we go to our tunnels first, and then other areas. And take this down to 17 and open up all our activations. Now, before he dies, we're going to go with him. Shooting at this guy, needing a 3 up. That was action 1. After he does something, he's going to choose him to take an action to shoot up here. Needing a 3 up. Rolled a 1. His ability takes him out. Second action move. Third action seal. Then the cultists. Tide of Traitors. Each cultist makes 2 move actions. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2. This guy can't move, so he tries to move once, tries to move twice. 2 shots on him. Missing both. Then we're down to 16. Then we're going to go with Galen. He's going to seal, take a move action. Well, I guess before that happens, these guys get spawned out elsewhere. Then it's officially his turn. Taking him out and sealing. Then activations. They make a move action and then an attack action. Fortunately, they can't see us yet. And bring him back out. Okay. Down to 15. Now we need to get all of us back to the elevator. So we're going with him, moving, attacking. That guy has 2 health. Third action. All right. He is out. Howling Advance. Get a move action and then 1 attack action. That's not good for him. So move and shoot. Missed. Move and shoot. Miss. Everyone else just moving. Then we'll pop him back there, down to 14. Everyone can go now. So move, move, give himself a free shoot action. And miss, get to reroll because of him. And hit. And then our third action, shoot at the other guy. Getting a 2. We get to reroll that one. Getting another 2. So because my dice roll is going everywhere, move this stuff out. Bring in a dice tray. Cultists are going to go. Ambush. Remove the Chaos Cultist that is furthest from any surviving Space Marine from the battlefield. Place it adjacent to a surviving Space Marine. That Chaos Cultist makes 1 attack action. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a guy with 2 health. He's not damaged yet. 2, that's a miss. Then we can bring him in. And I think when he shot in here, I didn't roll for both. He could have attacked both, so I'll go ahead and go back that far. So that would have hit somebody. And whoever that would have hit, we're going to say they were not wounded. So now back to our regularly scheduled program. Down to 13. He had gone. We are going to go with him and just go 1, 2, and 3. Then activation, closing in. Each cultist makes 1 move action. Cool, no one's getting shot at. Bring him back in. Go down to 12. Only got him left. He's going to shoot up here. We got 1 hit. Shoot him again. 2 hits. And third action is going to be to stay. Then take him down. Each cultist makes 1 attack action. Oh, we're fortunate there. That's the only one that can shoot. So shooting in here. Got a 1. That's a miss. We're going to bring him out over there. And go down to 11. Then we're going to go with Artellus. He's going to move. Give himself a free attack action. Getting a 4. Then second action and third action in the elevator. Cultist, Fire Frenzy. Each cultist makes 2 attack actions. Came out at a great time because no one can see any of our guys. This guy's going to reinforce and we go down to 10. Then we're going to go with Cicerin, 1, 2, and 3. Got a blitz coming up. Each cultist makes 1 attack action and then a move. All right, attacks, no one can see anything. Then our move. No reinforcements. Down to 9. If I can find it. Then we can go with Galen. He'll shoot. And then move 2, and we're on the elevator. And with that, Each surviving Space Marine is on the elevator tile. Each tunnel tile has a sealed tunnel token on it. So that is those 3. So we have completed stage 1. So then basically we just keep track of which cards we spent, if anyone was slain, and when you start a new adventure or the second stage, we take all their damage off of them. But any that were slain, they are now wounded, so we'll put a damage on them, and we do not get any additional war gear cards. So that will set it up for Doomsday deactivation. So that is the basics of how to play Space Marines Adventures Doomsday Countdown. As always, hope you enjoyed this playthrough, so please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.